welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you. I have done some Kindle Unlimited TBRs in the past, and I did one, I think mostly at the beginning, first quarter of the year, kind of like springtime. I think I got through a good majority of those books, so I thought it would be a good time to kind of refresh and talk about the Kindle Unlimited books that I want to read. I think I only have 9 books that I currently want to talk about, and the twist on this video, probably that you can hardly tell by the title, however I'm going to do it, is that these are books that I want to read because TikTok has told me to read them, basically. Some of these I may have started maybe just a little bit and I still want to continue on, so I'm not going to put these in any particular order. Let's go ahead and get started. The first book that I'm going to talk about is Ghost by Cat Blackthorne. Yes, Cat Blackthorne. I'm so sorry. This is a why choose or reverse harem Halloween spooky romance. I believe this has like monsters, ghosts, vampires, possibly. I'm not really sure, but when I saw this cover, I don't know, something drew me to it. I don't know, it's always like the covers with the guys with the masks on, and I'm like, this seems mysterious and creepy. Absolutely, red flag, let me read this. I'm not really too sure all goes into this. I do know that the main character, she's plus size, and the males that kind of surround her are all very alpha, possessive, and that is exactly what I want and need to read during this Halloween season. So this is high up on my list to read for this Halloween season. I keep saying Halloween season. Let's like take a shot for how many times I'm going to say that. I think this one will be really fun. So if you do like why choose or reverse harem books, if you do like dark romances, maybe a little paranormal thrown in there, I think this one might be a good fit. I haven't personally read it, obviously, but it's definitely high up on my list. And of course, we're going to continue on with the reverse harem trope. And this is one that I've seen quite a lot, actually. And I'm pretty sure that this author, I think her name is Lili Gold. Sorry, I'm looking over here to my laptop to see all the books. Lili Gold has written a couple other why choose romances. So this one is called Faking with Benefits. So I'm pretty sure that this is like a friends to lovers why choose romance. The girl, I think she's 28. I don't know if she is like the virgin trope or she's never had a boyfriend or something like that. And she has 3 very dedicated male friends who are eager to help her out in her, you know, search for love. So I'm pretty sure obviously they all have feelings for her. She develops feelings for them because she obviously thinks that they're only just friends at this point. I think this is really good. From what I have seen, this is the best one out of the whole kind of why choose books that she has. So I'm pretty excited to dive into this one and see what she has to offer. So I'm really excited. This cover is super cute. Obviously it doesn't really look like a typical why choose romance cover if you have seen other ones, so I'm pretty excited to dive into this one. The Hunt by Nicole Green is one that I have absolutely no idea what this is about. From the synopsis that I'm reading, apparently there was like, she was kidnapped by her tormentors and she spent like 2 days with them. It changed their lives forever, and now she's back and has to rely on them for help. No idea what this is about. Again, saw it on TikTok. It was on, I'm sorry, there's like a hair or something. I saw it on TikTok and I was just like, you know what? This cover looks interesting, spooky. I like a good, what is it called? Like, not, it's like when they're like away from each other, like away from civilization, that trope. I can't even like think. It's like very early in the morning when I'm filming this, but it's called The Hunt, and I'm pretty excited to check this one out, see what it has to offer, see if it's any good. If you've read it, let me know. I guess we're going with the whole why choose Kindle Unlimited romance series or theme here, because this next book is definitely another why choose, but Mafia why choose romance. It's called First Comes Blood. It's a mafia enemies to lovers romance by Lili Vincent. So this definitely has the virgin trope, which is not one of my favorites. I'm not a big fan of it, but you know, we're gonna go into it, see how I like it. This first book, it does say that it does end on a cliffhanger. Our main character is the daughter of the mayor, as one is, and she somehow is intertwined and has a connection to these 4 guys. I guess, I don't know if it's like she's sold off to them, I don't know, something like that, I don't freaking know. Something always happens and it's just like a hot mess, and so we'll see how it goes. This cover is not too bad. For some reason I thought it was going to be like a vampire romance just because of the cover, but apparently not. Alright, to break it up from the Why Choose Reverse Harem Romance, I have a book by Ella Fields, who I've read books by her and really enjoyed. This one is called Kingdom of Villains. I think this is another like enemies to lovers. This has like fae princes and fairy princes and princesses. Yeah, I don't know. It's a standalone, no cliffhanger, so pretty excited. I honestly have no idea what this is about, but I have read other books by this author, really enjoyed them, so I do have a lot of faith in this book and this author, and I do like a good standalone. So sometimes, you know, honestly, you know, reading a whole series is not really what I'm up to. I like to be able to like say, yes, I've checked it off, put it on my Goodreads read checklist and move on. So this looks like it has some pretty decent high ratings, so I'm pretty excited to check it out. The next book, called Trick Me Twice, is by Becca Steele. I actually started this book in one of my most recent vlogs. I read a couple chapters. I put it down, not because I just didn't want to, I wanted to just pick up something else instead. This is a high school bully romance. So you have the main character who is kind of like underprivileged. She's an orphan, she lives with her aunt. You know, across the way lives the really popular guy. Somehow he has to give her rides to school every day, and this is their obviously bully enemies to lovers romance. I don't know, maybe it's the point where I've gotten to where high school romances just aren't it for me. I don't know, but maybe I can, you know, I do want to try to give this one another try, since I have seen it quite often on BookTok, like a lot. And this cover is kind of cool too, so not the reason why I should be reading it is because of the cover, but honestly I do want to give it another try and continue on and see if I can kind of get myself a little bit more immersed in it and enjoy it. This next one is one that I have seen a lot of booktubers and booktalkers alike reading, so of course I picked this up and was like, yes, I really need to check this out. This one I think is going to be really good for the spooky Halloween time, because it's definitely a paranormal romance if you can't tell by this cover. This is A Soul to Keep by Opal Rain Rain. I think I'm saying it right. I do apologize if I am not. I have no idea what this is about, but I'm here for it. This cover is giving me all the spookiness and great vibes that I need. I have heard very, very, very good things about it, as in like it's being recommended on a lot of paranormal romance book recommendations. So I feel like, even though I know nothing about it, and maybe that you're here to learn more about it, I'm so sorry, but I think I want to go into this blind, see where it goes, and see if it's like kind of like a Beauty and the Beast type thing, because I don't know, that's the vibe I'm getting, but I could be wrong. I could be very, very wrong. Malice by Cora Lee June is a book that I have already read. I read and I loved it, but when I read it, it had just come out, so the rest of the series had not come out. So of course, when the, you know, second, third, whatever books came out, I don't remember what happened because I read it so quickly, and I tend to not remember books that I read very well. So what did I do? I decided to, you know, just not continue on with the series. So I have this book on my TBR because I want to reread it again so I can continue on with the series, because like I said, I did really enjoy it, and I am, you know, rereading another reverse harem book. If I'm not mistaken, this is reverse harem. Yes, it is reverse harem. Reverse harem. I don't know. I've only had one cup of coffee, so I don't know where all this energy is coming from. It's a mafia princess, 3 boys, I think, best friends, yada yada yada. I did enjoy it, so I want to continue on. That's all I have for you. The Ritual by Chantal Tessier. I think I said that right. I am terrible with names. I do apologize. I actually did start reading this book and I put it down again to continue with another book series, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to finish this. This is a book, again, seen everywhere, dark romance. Where we're at, from what I understand of this book, she is at a college. I don't think she's a freshman. I can't remember, honestly. But there's basically this secret society that's not so secret, and she has a really crappy boyfriend who really doesn't pay attention to her, and you get dual point of view of the guy and the girl. So you see that, you know, the guy who's in the secret society, they are given a girl to like have as their chosen girl, I don't know, and she was picked for him, but she doesn't know it. So that's where we're at in this story. But I just love this cover. Like I said, anything with like a mask skull thing, like I'm just like drawn to it. I don't know what it is, but we're here for it. Again, this is another one seen everywhere on BookTok, like all the rest of these books, so I'm pretty excited to continue on. I just need to get my butt onto my Kindle and start reading it. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching my Kindle TBR that BookTok is really heavily influencing me to read. I have read some of them, I've started some of them, and some I haven't even opened up, but I'm pretty excited and I have very, very high hopes for myself to continue on with these books. So if you've read any of these, have any thoughts or opinions, would like to chat about, talk about it in the comments down below, I would love to, and I hope you have a wonderful and happy day and happy reading. Bye!